One of the first things I thought about was all the different emotions that he went through. I think he probably hit about every cycle of emotions that you could possibly go through. The first thing I was thinking about was how excited he was about his marriage to Mary. I mean, we think about when you get engaged to someone, the excitement you have building up to the marriage. You found someone that you're in love with, and you put all this time and effort into it. I don't know how marriages were back then. I'm sure they're not as elaborate as now, but back then, even a simple marriage, you're excited, you found someone you were in love with, and you couldn't get enough of that person. So he went from that excitement to then finding out that Mary was pregnant and they had not been together, and that just crushing blow to his excitement. So I'm sure he went from being excitement to being disappointed and everything that went along with that. But to show to his character and how much he loves Mary, he decided to keep it quiet, and that showed his respect for her despite that. So going from this high to this low, and then having a dream where an angel comes in and says, Joseph, do not be afraid to marry Mary, this is good news, this is excitement. So the shock of him just seeing the angel alone was enough that would knock him back in this dream. And then for him to say, this is from God. God is bless Mary with this baby Jesus that is the Son of God that she's going to give birth to, and the two of you all are going to raise. So I can imagine he immediately forgot about his marriage and his personal problems up until there, and now it's just like in awe, just jaw-dropping awe of what now, what's next, and who am I and who is Mary? I mean, as much as he loved Mary, who are we to raise the Son of God? And what a huge responsibility it is, but what a huge blessing it is at the same time, and how incredible this is. This is the Savior of the world that's coming into the world to save his people, and including myself, Joseph, I'm putting myself in his position, and Mary. And then after that, once he kind of got over the shock of that, thinking of now he can be excited about his marriage again. He's commanded to go marry Mary right away, which is awesome. And so he got to have that joy again on top of that. Go get married to Mary, be excited about it, know that she was faithful and she is kind and loving and this amazing woman that he knew that she was. But way more importantly in that was the fact that she was going to be giving birth to Jesus, the Savior of the world, and they were going to get to raise him together. I can't imagine how exciting that wedding must have been, just knowing how excitement their time was together and what they had in store as a couple and as parents, but knowing that the end result was going to be Jesus coming into this world, the Son of God, them raising him to save the people from their sins, which is incredible. And that's what we celebrate at Christmas. But I just thought it was interesting looking at it from Joseph's perspective, overall.